onto X, which is, its own set of issues and difficulties. You come in, and for many of us, it was like you're coming in to save free speech.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, really a signal moment because it is very clear that there is a censorious hand that's been placed on all of these tech companies.
Unequivocally.
And you came in and you said, we're going to open this place up, and you definitely did.
Yes.
And the blowback has been absolutely wild. I mean, really tremendous, and pretty clearly coincident with the amount of mainstream media hatred of you. You went from being, Golden Boy, Time Magazine, Newsweek. We all love you. Everyone loves Elon. SNL.
I think for many in the public, they don't quite realize just how much deception is really going on with the media. The biggest deception is the choice of narrative, because the media can say they can write a story about this or write a story about that, and only a few stories can go on the front page. So you're deciding essentially what people should pay attention to. So instead of it being something that what people pay attention to being what people actually care about, it's actually what a handful of editors care about. They're telling the people what to pay attention to. Okay, so Enrico Fermi, great, amazing physicist, posed a very simple question. He said, where are the aliens? Because we've seen no sign of them. Now, a lot of people think they've seen signs of aliens. I've seen no evidence whatsoever of aliens. So it's a troubling question. Why not? So one of the answers, perhaps the most likely answer, is that we're it. That the tiny candle of consciousness that constitutes humanity is all that there is in this vast darkness. And I think we should assume that is the case until we actually affirm evidence to the contrary.
So what do you think is the biggest untold narrative, the thing that the media have been missing for years and years, or suppressing for years and years?
Well, there's a few things, but I've generally tried to say, to increase the so-called Overton window of what can be discussed and what is it okay to discuss without being ostracized. Certainly, attacking DEI would have been ostracized before, not anymore. Anything that's sort of sensitive or that the media ignores, the public can then raise it on the X platform and make that an actual topic of discussion. So I think that's a pretty optimistic, positive philosophy. Also has a lot of room for other beliefs if you want to add them to it, But the fundamental tenets of my belief structure are expand the scale of consciousness. More people. I guess more computers too, to the degree that they are conscious, and we want to pass through one of the great filters that you're familiar with the Fermi paradox and